You're looking at the option chain. Sellers are loaded at 24,500. Open interest is huge, but the price, instead of reversing at 24,500, it blasts through that level. So what happened? Today we will break down the most misunderstood yet one of the most powerful concepts in option trading. Trapped sellers and how they move markets and how you can front run them. So let's keep it simple first of all. Option sellers, especially the ones who do short straddles, strangles, or directional writers, are betting the price won't go beyond a certain level. They profit from time decay, not from direction. But here's the catch. When spot price starts coming near their soul strike, their trades begin to bleed badly. A trap seller is someone who wrote options expecting a range but got caught on the wrong side of momentum. For example, 24,600 has more than 3 lakhs and 55,000 OI. It's a huge resistance, but spot is at 24,596. If the price pushes to 24,620, all of these people will exit, they will panic, and boom, they will buy back their position at a loss. This creates buying pressure in premiums, which fuels even more delta hedging from institutions. So, okay, first of all, ignore like my this option chain because this is the data from today and these options have like expired, but only take these for example, okay? Now, what happens mechanically? Call sellers start to exit. This increases the call premiums. Market makers who sold those calls now delta hedge by buying futures. So this creates even upward pressure on on price. Retail sees a breakout, price jumps in, trap complete. Rally snowballs, and the result, a level that was supposed to be a resistance, now turned into acceleration. So how do you identify the trap before it fully triggers? Massive OI, if you see it anywhere, that means either two things can happen. One, it will stay as a resistance, price will respect it and go back. And if that price breaks through, if like this is a big if the price breaks through that level with force, the price won't just move like 10-20 points up, it will move more than 100 points up because this is like really aggressive writing, okay? And when people exit, like when sellers exit, it causes huge amount of pressure. So the moment call premiums start rising while spot breaks the strike, you have likely spotted the start of a seller trap. And can it happen on the put side? Well, yeah, same thing, opposite direction, whatever I just said, you can do it like the complete opposite of that. So let's take the example of 24,550. Sellers are stacked over here. Premiums breaks below 550 and it's now at about 530. Premium spike, delta hedge, and institutions start shorting futures. Market, has more downward pressure now. In both cases, the ones who thought they were the smart money, the sellers, became the liquidity of the market. This happens to me, this happens to you, this happens to everyone, even the institutions. So, what happens after the trap? After the trap, volatility explodes, short covering fades, new sellers come in to the new level, and market either consolidates or reverses really hard. You often see exhaustion candles after a trap fully is played out. That's the smart ones. That's where the smart ones book, okay? So a real world tactic that you can use: track strikes with the highest OI intraday. Use tools like OI change, volume, and delta premium moves. Overlay with things like volume profile and VWAP. Wait for sellers to get pressured, and when they are safe, okay? Enter with type stop once the breakout plus premiums confirm. Exit at gamma exhaustion, not blindly hoping that it will trend forever. And if you are a seller, you can take the a directional short trade, like a short directional trade, like on the opposite side. For example, if the market is having pressure towards the upside, you can short puts, okay? And now my personal example. I am a short straddle person, okay? I do that like all the time. I have a range. I know when to exit, when to enter. Whenever like the price, moves beyond a certain level, my premiums just exponentially lose more money. If I was at 5,000 loss 5 minutes ago and the market just moved 50 points more up, I would suddenly be at more than 50,000 loss. And I have to do two things. Either one, I have to roll over, or two, I have to take my exit and take my loss. And now, if I show you today's market, so today's market was actually really special. I've marked a few levels for you. These are all the levels the market, like the sellers, like the call sellers were positioned today. So today the sellers were at 24,400, 450, 500, 550 and 600. Yeah. And what happened is when market made this candle, people over here, they got, trapped. And when they got trapped, they started unwinding. They exited their position. Boom, a short covering started. And when they exited, this candle was made. And when this candle closed above 24,450, these people exited. And if I go to the 1 minute time frame, you can even see this spike. These are like the exhaustion spikes I was, talking about. Like after the trap, these spikes are made because that's the smart money exiting. And again the price defended this level. It pushed up. When it closed over here, people on 24,500 got trapped. They pushed the market to 24,550. They got trapped. And then they pushed to 24,600. They got trapped, and now the market is almost at 24,650. This is one of the rare moments where market, market microstructure worked really well. And I did make a lot of money trading this, but it's not part of the challenge, so I won't show that PNL. But think about it. It works. The thing that I just told you, the entire theory that I told you, it works. It works really, really well. And when it works, you can catch momentums like this, where the price moved up almost 200%. This entire momentum was possible. You could have gotten trade based on just this theory that I told you, and made a lot of money because the market didn't just move 20 points up, it moved more than 200 points. And on the expiry day, which is really sensitive to changes, trap sellers aren't just unlucky, are your signal, okay? When market starts hunting them, it creates real momentum. You can trade with logic and not guesswork. If you found this valuable, you can subscribe and let me know in the comments. So don't be the fuel, be the fire, and I'll see you in the next one.